Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you. Thank you
Hare
for the opportunity.
Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna. I welcome all dear devotees. Are we live? Yes. I welcome all dear devotees for this wonderful journey of, 18 days Bhagavad Gita. And this journey is not only 18 days. We call this course as 18 days course. But this journey goes for life, especially, with Mangaluru. Once we are connected, lifelong, we should be connected with the Radha Govinda. So once again, I welcome all the devotees on behalf of ISKCON Mangalore Kulai Temple and Namanishta Prabhu. With the blessings of Radha Govinda, we start today's class. But before starting, actually yesterday we were in a little great hurry, correct? Not only in the sense of hurry means the chapter is very big. That is number one. Number two, the PPT was not wholly visible, you were all saying. So, okay. So, right now, are you all able to see the PPT? That you ensure, then we will go ahead. Hare Krishna. Am I audible? Is the PPT visible?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Hari Hari Bol. We will, take it in a different platform. We will not give much importance to the PPTs, but we will give importance to all those very, very important lesson what Krishna wants to tell Arjuna. Through Arjuna, he is telling us, correct? Okay. So Arjuna told 5 reasons in the beginning that why he will not fight. So now Krishna's duty is to make Arjuna fight so that Arjuna does the prescribed duty. Very, very important. We all have to do our prescribed duty. We all are here for a reason, we know that. So if you are here for a reason, what is the reason? To perform some duties in different caliber, in different role, we have to perform our duties, correct? Okay, then you may get a doubt, Mataji, is a being not, we should not be compassionate. It is told, Arjuna was very compassionate, but Krishna is telling you don't be compassionate. No, he very specifically told you don't be compassionate to this body, which is temporary. Body is perishable. So first he gave the answer for the first doubt, compassion. The answer came in the form of self-realization. What is self-realization? I am not this body. I am the soul. Then Krishna gave all the characteristics of soul, correct? Then it came to, he told, oh, I am not going to anyway enjoy, everybody will be killed. What is the fun in getting the kingdom? That means it shows, it doesn't give beauty to Arjuna. Not for people like Arjuna can say this, because he is actually realized soul. Realized soul means what? I'm not this body, he knows. But still, he says, I'm not going to enjoy. That reflects certain, some sort of selfishness. If I'm going to enjoy, then I will fight. When I'm not going to enjoy, I will not fight. Another aspect of other side of the coin. What beauty. See, everything has got a, front and back. Another what? He is evading his dharma again. Being a Kshatriya, how can he say, since I'm not going to enjoy, I will not fight? This is not a Kshatriya dharma. Kshatriya dharma is what? For the protection of people. He knew very, very well, if the kingdom goes to Duryodhana's hand, people will not be protected. So is it not the duty of a self-realized person to protect, safeguard the interest of public? It's not only that, not only the interest of public. When kings like Yudhishthira Maharaj rule the kingdom, what will happen? The spiritual knowledge will be spread. People all will become self-realized. Isn't it? Can we expect? Duryodhana was a very good leader. There is no doubt in it. He was a good politician, everything. But people would not have been given Krishna consciousness. But these Pandavas were great devotees of the Lord. Is it not? So if Yudhishthira Maharaj rules the kingdom, automatically people will all become Krishna consciousness. At least for that matter, Arjuna should not have told, I don't want the kingdom, so I don't want to fight. It is a, very mean thought, correct? Okay? Then, fear of sinful activities. See, when we do anything for our sense gratification, then only we are bound. Remember that. When we do things for satisfying our senses, then those activities will bind us. But Arjuna and Krishna were both very close friends. Correct? He was Krishna's friend. So he knows very, very well whatever he does, at the order of Krishna he does. Then how can he even say my activities will bind me? Okay, then destruction of family tradition. Okay, here he thought if we kill everybody, elderly people will be all killed and the family tradition will not be protected. Again, the same example we can say, how did he think Duryodhan will protect the family tradition? Duryodhan and these people, Pandavas, Dushasan brought Draupadi in that courtyard, court, full of all learned people were there. To that place, he brought her almost, they tried to make her naked. Is that not the destruction of family tradition? Indecision. That in the second chapter we saw. Correct. So, for the sake of, since you all did not see the PPT, I'll go through very fast and Hare Krishna. Yeah, Mataji told from here, yesterday after the 7th verse only we did not see. So, 7th Visa Karpanya Tosha Pagata Swabhava Prichamitvam Dharmamo Sammoda Chetaha. So Arjuna asked a question. What did he ask? I am not able to decide. So can you please instruct me what is correct? Accepting me as your disciple? So all the answers will come. So unless and until we approach a guru, unless and until we humbly inquire from guru, then we will not get the answer. Okay, so approaching the guru, he is a Shishyaste Agam, accept me as your disciple. And he is Pricham, he is asking, instruct me, tell me for sure, like that he is asking. Today's chapter also will start like that only. Arjuna will firmly tell Krishna, Krishna, tell me for sure, like that he will tell. Okay, so this we saw about the soul. The soul is born, it stays for some time and it grows. The Kaumaram Yavanam Jara. Okay, so the soul only goes through. If the soul is not there inside the body will not grow. It is called a dead body. The nature of the soul cannot be cut by Shastra. Shastra, I told what is Shastra? Shastras aim at the target, not like, Shastras are all weapons. But the Brahmastra, Varnastra, all these things, they are not like nuclear. It's like, what? The target only they will aim. The example I told, Brahmastra, aimed by Ashwatthama at the womb of Uttara, Parikshit Maharaj was in the womb. Correct? So if you get confused, is Astra with the him, is Shastra with the king, then immediately remember Brahmastra. So Astras are with the him. That means mantra is invoked. Okay? Shastras are, why Krishna is giving this example? Because Arjuna is a Kshatriya, he will be able to understand only with these things like that. Then what he is saying, it's a very important thing in Hatova. Hatova means to kill. Okay, so, and anybody for that matter, Arjuna, you are saying you are not going to enjoy the kingdom. If you win, you enjoy the kingdom and you will also make people Krishna consciousness. So be happy. Okay, yaar, if you are killed, what is the matter? Anybody killed in front of me in this war are going to come with me to the higher planet. In fact, higher planet we should say, because everyone Krishna will not directly take with him to Goloka, depending on their karmana daivanetrena. Okay, that also matters. But still, they will be at least elevated to the higher planets, not in this planet. Okay, because this planet is only meant for karma. Again, when we, again there is a chance to fall down from the higher planet that we will discuss in the 9th chapter. Then, okay, here what it's saying, all your enemies, what they will do, if you run away from this battle, they will call you by infamy words. For a Kshatriya, that is very difficult to bear it. It will be more painful than death. So, Arjuna, before you leave this, battlefield, think people are going to call you coward. seeing this such a big army, you ran away, they are going to say. Nobody will appreciate your compassion because time erodes everything, whether good or bad. As time passes, everybody will forget. Even those people who have done a lot of things to us, we might have forgotten. Some years back, they might have done. We might have easily forgotten. Correct. So people will forget that you left the battlefield just out of compassion. They will forget. They will only say, you are a coward. Are you ready to bear this? Then he says, okay, don't worry. In this bhakti, do it for me. What is devotion? Doing anything for Krishna is devotion. So Krishna told you, fight for me. If you fight for me, what will happen? I will protect everything. Trayate magato bhayat. What is trayate? To protect. So in devotion, anything you do for Krishna, nothing diminishes. It will be protected by Krishna. And this Krishna's service, this service to Krishna should be rendered with ekakraha. What is that? With vyavasayatmika buddhi. What is that? One-pointed focus. If that one-pointed focus is there, we all become sthita prajna, because we all are focusing, our focus is only at the lotus feet of Krishna and only service. Yesterday I told that word, you remember? We all are the servants, servitors, dasanudasa, jivera swarupa hoye krishnera nitya dasa. So when that one-pointedness comes, when that understanding comes to us, obviously we become equipoised. What is equipoised? Samadukka, Sukha dukkha same kritva. Sukha dukkha, we will be equal, sama, equal. Labha labha, whether we get profit or loss. Jaya jaya, whether we get victory or failure. We are equipoised, like our Prahlad Maharaj was equipoised. He was not worried. He was Vita Raga Bhaya Krodha. Do you remember yesterday we said, a person who is Vyavasayatmika Buddhi at the lotus feet of Lord, they become free from Vita. They become free from raga, bhaya, krodha. They will become free from attachment, kama, desire, raga, krodha, bhaya. Why? Because that lust only leads to either this side you go positive, greed, or negative you go. That means if it is satisfied, it becomes more. And you don't get satisfied, your desires are not fulfilled, wrath. It is converted. Today's verse also it will come. It is converted into wrath. Okay, so that's it. Then we saw the very important thing, like why? Why this anger? Why anger? That is what same. So we keep thinking about something, and when we get, because of the attachment, when we keep thinking something, the attachment develops. When the attachment is satisfied, then it becomes a greed. If it is not, it becomes anger. So the sense objects, dhyayate, the more we think. See, people get, what do you call that, engaged. The girl and boy will be thinking about each other, correct? Then they get attached to each other very much. Then that lust comes. Generally, lust means it is a desire towards the opposite sex. That is what it is. But in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says this lust can be for position. Lust can be for designation. Lust can be for material things. Okay, lust can be for luxury. Lust, that is desire, we call it. Actually, lust means kama. Kama means we say no, only which is developed against opposite sex, but still, and then it's converted into anger. Once we get angry, we know, no, my Krishna, what extent people go, they go mad. Nowadays, small children in schools, we see, they get so annoyed, they don't know what they are doing. Many children throw things. This is what parents say. They are not able to control their anger at this age of preschool. Parents come and tell. What will happen to the, even what they come and say, they bite their teeth and somewhat they go literally crazy, they say. Don't you think it will affect their brain nerves? Don't you think it will affect their memory? So obviously this is what the lessons Krishna gave 5,000 years back. But we are not able to understand. Why we are not able to understand? Everybody does not come to this platform. Hare Krishna. Can we go to... So is it okay now, Matajis and Prabhujis? Can you give me a thumbs up? If you are okay with the chapter 2, then we can proceed. Hare Krishna. Are you all there with me? Okay,
Yes,
Hari
Mataji.
Bol, Hari Bol. So, chapter 2, oh, I don't want to, yeah, sorry for that. In chapter 2, very important 1 or 2 verses are there, which I want you to understand. After that only we can go, because these verses are not given in the PPT. Okay, are you all able to see the verse now? 2.39. 2.39 is a very, very important verse, because in this verse only, Krishna is introducing yoga. Yoga is coming for the first time. What is the yoga? Can anyone read the verse? Do anyone want to read the verse? Hare Krishna. Grab the opportunity.
Hare
Opportunities do not
Krishna.
know. Yes, Haribol Mataji, read.
Thus far, I have described this knowledge to you through analytical study. Now listen it in the terms of working without fruitive results. O son of Partha, when you act in such knowledge, you can get free yourself from the bondage of works.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. You see, it say, Esha Bhihita Sankhye, then Buddhi. So, 2 yogas, Krishna, we already saw second chapter, correct? One is Sankhya Yoga. What is Sankhya Yoga? The knowledge about self and soul. Sankhya Yoga, second chapter itself is known as Sankhya Yoga, analytical study. So, Sankhya Yoga is self and the soul. So Krishna told already 30, 11 to 30, 2.11 to 30. He told all about soul. Soul is eternal. Please understand what are the characteristics of soul. Soul is eternal. That means ever existing. Okay. And soul is part and parcel of Krishna. Krishna, soul is never born. Aja. Aja means never born. Why? It is already existing. Then how can we say it is born? Okay, so soul is eternal, imperishable, indestructible. It cannot be cut by weapons. It cannot be withered by water and moistened by water, air, and the heat, etc. Apo, and we saw, what is that, Vayu. Correct? All these things, the 5 elements of nature cannot destroy soul. Okay, understood? But what is yoga? That is what is very, very important, because today's chapter is karma yoga. The vast difference between karma, action, what we do, and karma yoga. So we need to understand the word yoga. Sankhya yoga, buddhi yoga, karma yoga. So yoga is nothing but connection with the Supreme Lord. Any activity we do, we should connect it with the Supreme Lord. Any see, it is not only sufficient to know I am not this soul, I am this, I am not this body, I am this soul. It is raining here, so if my network goes, it is showing internet weak. Okay. So now, 1 second, yeah. Only the knowledge of knowing I am not this body, I am the soul is not sufficient. With that, we cannot become a devotee. Ultimate objective of Bhagavad Gita is what? To become a devotee. So to become a devotee, this knowledge, Sankhya Yoga, Sankhya knowledge should be connected to Krishna. So yoga is the connecting process, the linking process, whether knowledge or karma or dhyana, Ashtanga yoga, whatever it is. So yoga, karma yoga, connect your karma to Krishna. Krishna, Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Oh Krishna, I am able to do this. Krishna, I made this bhoga for you. Please Krishna, I offer it to you. Please accept it. Do whatever action you do, but connect it to Krishna. Same way, buddhi, knowledge. Oh, I am learning this Bhagavad Gita. I am learning this Bhagavatam, not for my pleasure. Krishna's pleasure. Yesterday, again, I introduced one phrase, if you all remember, Samsiddhir Haritoshanam, for the pleasure of Krishna. Okay, so this is a very, very important verse. Then I think one more thing we were supposed to, one more verse I wanted to, 2.1 second, 3, 9 and 4, 0. Hare Krishna, that's a very, 4.8. So let us go to 4.8. That is also extremely important. After that, we will go to 3rd chapter. Okay, 4.8. What is this 4.8? This is Stita Prajna. Right? Yesterday we were seeing, who all are Sthita Prajna. Because Arjuna got a doubt, oh Krishna, you're telling everyone has to be equipoised. How will I understand these people are equipoised? So give me some hint so that. So what Krishna is saying, perform your duty equipoised, abandoning all attachment to success or failure. Because in the second chapter, Arjuna told, no, oh Krishna, I don't want, see, one simple example. If somebody is very, very hungry, they will feel like cooking. They will cook and eat. If somebody is not at all hungry, why will they undertake karma? Why will they do any action? No. So similarly here, Arjuna is actually, Arjuna is a jnani. Jnani means what? Self-realized. Not only that, he doesn't take pleasure in this material enjoyment. How will we know then? Yeah, they were all staying in the forest for so many years, 12 years. Still they were all happy. During that time also they didn't waste. They went to different planets. And Arjuna, for example, went to Indraloka. His father, he got Indra, what is it? Brahmaloka, Brahmastar. Indraloka, he went to Gandiva. He fought with Lord Shiva during their exile. He got Pashupadastra. So they did not waste. So many things they acquired. So that's see, what is it? They are not attached to their royal kingdom. That's what I'm trying to. One who is hungry means what? They want their kingdom. If we get our kingdom, only we will be happy. Like that, they are not there. They are already detached. Okay, but here, what is it saying? So when you are already detached, Arjuna, why are you saying you will not be happy? You should be equal, no? You should be equipoised. Why are you morose thinking I will be always sad like that? No, you be equipoised. This is what he tells. Because before starting today's chapter, these two are little important things. That is the reason. Okay, Hare Krishna. Can we go to chapter 3? Are you all able to see chapter 3 or should I once again share? Is chapter... No. You are not able to see, I think. One second. Yeah. Okay, Hare Krishna, are you all able to see chapter 3 now? Karma Yoga. Just now I told, please one thumbs up at least. The attendance is, yes, thank you Mataji. See, my dear devotees, it is, please, nothing comes free of cost, we say, no, there's a proverb. Nothing comes free of cost. Means what? We have to work, only then we will get something. So to get this knowledge of nourishing our soul, very, very important. Some people go and do yoga, and what is that yoga? Not this yoga, that yoga, asana. Fold your leg, fold your hand, close your eyes. What is it? Imagine a light here. That is not actual yoga. Ultimately, even the jnana yoga, that is jnana yoga, ashtanga yoga. But that has to lead to bhakti yoga, connect everything with Krishna. That is a yoga definition just now we saw. So what is the first thing here? Radha Madhav's blessing we take, and with their mercy, we proceed. Okay. Now after the second chapter, when Krishna tried to tell Arjuna what is Sankhya Yoga, what is Sakama Karma Yoga, what is Nishkama Karma Yoga. You remember, Sakama Karma Yoga is attached to the results of the karma. Remember, karma everyone has to do. Nobody can be free even for a fraction of a second. Because as long as the soul is in our body, mind will be thinking. Mind thinking means what? Mind will tell, do this, don't do that, go there, eat this. So obviously senses will act. Then when the senses are acting, you eat something, you want to enjoy the pleasure of eating, seeing. So it is all, like what? Attached. Okay, but here Arjuna, after hearing that Sankhya Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, all those things, I'm not getting the slideshow. Give me a minute. Why the slideshow option is not coming? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, ma'am.
Yes, Mataji.
Ma'am, it is next to the
Slideshow, I
animations.
saw it.
Yes.
I saw it. Okay, from the current slide. Sorry for that. Yes. Okay. Now Arjuna is in a junction. Should I follow Sankhya Yoga? Should I follow Nishkama Karma Yoga? Should I follow Sakama Karma Yoga? Oh Krishna, don't confuse me. This is what he is telling. Okay, very frankly, because they are friends. Anasuyave, Sakacheti. Anasuyave means what? Non-envious. Krishna in 3 places tells Arjuna, Arjuna, I am giving you this most secret knowledge. Arjuna, I am giving you this knowledge of self-realization. All because you are Anasuyave, you are not envious of me. Number 2, you are Sakacheti, my friend. Like that he is saying. So Arjuna told him, okay. All these things I understand, but tell me any one thing. Only then I will be able to understand. This is yesterday's chapter only. Karmendriyani samyamya. Till the time you control all your senses, including the mind. Mind is the sixth sense. Okay? 5 senses we all know, correct? And mind is the 6th. It's shut in the 7th chapter, Krishna tells it. What is it? Bhumir Apo Anal Vayu Kam Mano Buddhi Evacha. So he is including the Buddhi and mind also as the senses. And yesterday we saw that also, no? Where did we see? Okay, no, leave it. Today's chapter, it is coming in very, very detail. Okay. Indriyarthan Vimudatma Mityacharasa Uchyate. It's a very important verse of today only. Mityachara. Who are Mityacharis? They are known as pretenders. See, you all might have seen many sannyasis. They may be wearing the sannyasi saffron dress with a kamandalu in their hand. And sometimes you may see a bidi in their hand. And these days, mobile in their hand. Isn't it? Technology. So that means they are jnanis. Go and try to talk to them. They will have a lot of knowledge. Very few people simply without knowing anything, they may wear the sannyasi dress and go. People are scared. If I wear sannyasi, anybody will question me. So like that, very, very few. But even then, all those jnanis, I am talking about jnanis. Why? This Bharata Maharaj's example is given. Bharata Maharaj is none other than Rishabhadev's son. Rishabhadev is who? Rishabhadev is none other than the Lord himself. The Lord's expansion, avatar, Rishabhadev. His son is Bharata Maharaj. After this Bharata Maharaj, only the whole our Bharatvarsha was named. So he cannot be an ordinary person, correct? He has to be such an elevated great sage. That is why. But why his name is given in for pretender? What happened? After ruling at the very young age, around 27 or 28, I think, he was so self-satisfied. Atmarama. So what is that word Atmarama? Atmarama means one who feels satisfaction in their own self. Or we can, there is a verse in this 3rd chapter only. Atmarati, Atmatripti, Atma Triptascha. 3 words are given. In fact, Krishna will ask Arjuna, Arjuna, you are telling you want to go to the forest. So are you Atmarati? That means are you totally self-satisfied? Are you Atmatripti? Atmatripti is what? Are you totally renounced? Have you left all the material desires? You are so renounced. So, like that sannyasi you are. Atmatriptascha. And what is it? Which is, you are self-satisfied only. You are self-satisfied. That means one who finds pleasure in themselves. They don't find pleasure. Oh, if I see this movie, I will be happy. If I eat this food, I will be happy. No, they are self-satisfied. So Krishna will tell Arjuna, Arjuna, have you come to that level? You are telling you want to go to the forest. Like that. But here, yes, this Bharat Maharaj was already Atmarati. He was already Atmatripti. He was already Atmatriptasya. Still, he left all his kingdom, distributed to his sons, and he came to the forest. Why? To go into Dhyana Yoga, to always meditate upon the Lord, to always think about the Lord. Okay? So he came. That should be our ultimate objective. Ultimate objective of our life should be Ante Narayana Smriti. Last minute we should be able to remember Narayana. Yesterday I told the story of Ajamil, you remember? Correct? Ajamil, at the end, with the Lord's mercy, he was able to call out to Narayana. How? Because when he was very young, he did lot of pious activities connecting to Krishna. He did lot of yogic activity. What is that yoga activity? The activities which connected his consciousness with the Krishna. That is why the Lord protected him. We saw no Trayate Mahato Bhayat 2.40. The Lord will protect him. They will not never go unprotected. Okay, so Bharata Muni also came here, leaving his kingdom. But unfortunately, what happened? One day when he went to fetch water, and he heard, everything is, the Lord only wanted to give this lesson through Bharat Maharaj to us. So it is happening. So this is we called as by the providence of Lord. So remember this, every now and then I will be using the word by the providence of Lord. What is the meaning of that? By the will of the Lord, by the arrangement of the Lord. Okay. So by the arrangement of the Lord, when he was fetching water, on the shore only, he saw one mother deer giving birth to a young baby and leaving its body. That means a hunter hunted that deer who was pregnant, and when it hit its womb, the baby came out and the mother deer died. So obviously again compassion. Sadhu, sadhunam, titikshva, karunika, suhrida sarvadehina, titikshva, tolerant, karunika, compassionate, suhrida sarvadehinam, friendly to anybody. No enemy will be there for those people. Who? Sadhus. Anna? Titikshva, karunika, suhrida sarvadehinam, ajada kshatratvaha. There will be no enemy for them. Sadhavaha, they are very, very calm and composed. Shantaha. Shantaha means it is not only they are peaceful, they try to make everybody peaceful. These are the qualities of a Sadhavaha, Sadhubhushanam, Abhushan. These are the ornaments, like we put an earring and a nose ring, bangles, etc. So, abhushan. So like that. For sadhus, what are the abhushan? Titikshva, tolerance, karunika, compassion, suhrida sarvadehinam, friendliness to everybody, ajada kshatratvaha, nobody is their enemy, sadhavaha, they are always calm, Shantavaha. They make others also. They make, though, if one sadhu is there, we can understand some, like very auspicious thing, very good vibes. We say no. So like that, they can make the whole place peaceful. Sadhavaha, sadhubhushana. Okay, so he is a sadhu. He came here. But so he will have compassion. No, that's what I'm Titikshva Karunika. So he had the compassion. He took the baby and he took. But only thing is what happened, as it is told, Indriyanam Vimudatma Vichad, his mind, his heart was not purified. That also we can't say for Bharat Maharaj, because he was such a great devotee, it was purified. But what Acharyas say, in the commentaries, they say that since he left the Sadhu Sangha and came to the forest, he fell down. Bringing the deer to the ashramam to take care was not a wrong thing to do. That's compassion, correct. But slowly and gradually, his mind started dwelling in because of that, maybe sadhu sangha, or it was not to that extent purified, or we can say how much ever we are transcended, till the time we don't transcend ourselves above sattva guna. I will explain. In today's verse, it is coming. There are 3 modes of material nature. Tamoguna, Rajoguna, and Sattva-guna. Till the time we don't go to the Vishuddha Sattva, there's a possibility to fall down. Okay, especially when we are not in Sadhu Sangha. When we are in Sadhu Sangha, even if we fall down, they will lift us. Correct? See, falling down is not a problem. Failing to get up and go. So it is okay. We see so many times what happens. So many times it happens that we all get succumbed to the situation. Move the window away, the shared application. 1 second, again something came, network problem. Yes. So this Bharat Maharaj started full senses. Okay, even he is doing yajna, he's thinking, where is the deer? Where is the deer? Is she around? Okay. And somewhere if she is not around, the concentration is not on mantra. It's where she would have gone. Such a long time I have not seen the deer. And like that, gradually he started developing attachment. That is what the mind dwells on sense objects. Okay, mainly the mind. Even all other senses are. See, mind is one thing. Through so mind conceives the desires. All the desires in our mind are satisfied to the panchak indriya. Okay, so your mind wants to see something, the eyes fulfills. Mind wants to eat something, tongue fulfills. So these all are the indriya which fulfills the lust, kama, desire to do something. Okay, oh, it is like that. We can't go, no. So many important verses are there. Okay, what can we do? In the PPT it is given. We'll try to go back to our verse and the translation. But before that, now, what is karma and what is karma yoga? Karma is what? Do all our prescribed duties. What are prescribed duties? According to our varna and ashrama. What is varna? 4 orders of varna is said in the Vedas, Shastras. So the varnas are Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. The 4 ashramas are Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. So today's question of Arjuna, that verse was not there. Today's, if you all have the book, okay, otherwise I will go. Don't worry. I will go to Veda base. I will go to Veda base, chapter 3. I am supposed to go. Yeah, chapter 3. Now, all of you, just to confirm whether you are able to see chapter 3 in the screen. Hare Krishna. Are you able to see? Thumbs up. Chapter 3, Karma Yoga. 1 thumbs up. Hare Krishna. Devotees, you are only able to see? I am not able to see a single thumbs up. Yes, thank you so much, Mataji. Again, it went back. Yes, first verse in the Karma Yoga is very important verse. Who wants to read this? Arjuna Uvacha Jayasi Chet Karmanaste. You want English? I can give you English. Yeah. Arjuna Uvacha. Nobody is reading. Jayasi Chet Karmanaste Mata Buddhir Janardana Tatkin Karmani Gore Mam Niyo Jayashi Keshava. Hare Krishna. Mataji, read. Go ahead. Translation.
Arjuna said, O Janardhan, O Keshav, why do you want to engage me in this ghastly warfare? If you think that intelligence is better than fruitive work.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yesterday, Hare Krishna, thank you, Mataji. Yesterday, Krishna was telling Arjuna, you remember, oh Arjuna, the Sankhya Yoga is the best knowledge. To know that I am not this body, I am the soul is very important. You told that. I also know that very well. So, Jnana Yoga is more important. Then why do you want me to engage in this Karma Yoga? Understood? So that means you want me to engage in this ghastly war is Karma Yoga. You told me I am Kshatriya. I have to do my Swadharma activity. You told that since you are a Kshatriya, even if you run around, you will fight with people. Instead, you fight here, you told. Is it not? Don't you think it's a karma? Doing Swadharma activity is karmic activity, fruitive activity. So why do you want to? What is fruitive activity here then? Attached to the result. Yeah, I am attached to the result. He is saying, because I want the kingdom. So I am attached to the result. You take the kingdom, you are telling, and you are encouraging me to attend to this ghastly war. It's a war is going to be very bad because so many, see, wherever you see, you are able to see only soldiers and soldiers and soldiers. Because full that field of Kurukshetra, that place was filled with enemies, not only, soldiers. It is all, you call it as, those who walk, the horses and the elephants, all those things. So why do you want that? Then Arjuna is telling, no, sorry. My intelligence is so bewildered now. I am not in a position to fight again. He is saying, I don't want to. Okay, but still, tell me. You are saying do your karma. You are saying knowledge is more important. And now you tell me, knowledge is important and karma is important. Accordingly, I will decide these things. Should I run away? That is the knowledge. And should I fight? That is karma. Okay? Hare Krishna. We are going verse by verse. Okay. Anyway, Supreme Personality of Godhead immediately answered. Beautiful answer. What he said, you can do both together, Arjuna. Arjuna, it is possible to do both. You can be in this knowledge of self-realization. What is this knowledge of self-realization? I am not this body, I am the soul. But at the same time, what you can do, you can be engaged in devotional service. How? The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, oh, sinless Arjuna, anaga word will be there, you see. See, mayanaga, anaga. You are able to see anaga? Anaga means sinless. One who is sinless. Arjuna is Vishakasaki. Arjuna is Nitya Siddha. Arjuna is the one who serves the Lord in his abode Goloka. He has come for Krishna's pastime, Krishna's Leela. So he is telling him, you are anaga, you are sinless one. I have already explained that there are two classes of men. Some are inclined to understand by philosophy the Lord. Others are trying to understand the Lord by devotional service. Ultimately, they are trying to understand the Lord only. Means what? Even the jnanis will ultimately become devotee only. Or there are other ways to connect. Yoga, is it correct? Whatever you do, connect it to Krishna. Then you will become what? Your devotee. Your activities will become devotional services because you will be trying to connect every activity with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Sankhya Yoga, Karma Yoga. So he gave the answer. Both are possible. Be a jnani, no problem. Sankhya Yoga, that is empirical knowledge, philosophical knowledge that I am not this body. Okay, but at the same time, one ingredient you add to it, that is devotion. Then it becomes Nishkama Karma. Okay, so what is Nishkama Karma? Do all your karma, absolutely no problem. But you don't get attached to that. Yesterday that verse, you remember 2.47. Remember 24/7. 24/7 do karma. Karmanyevadikaraste ma paleshu kadachana. Do your activity all the time. But ma paleshu kadachana. Give the activities, I mean results to me. See, knowledge it's what? Oh, I am not the body, I am the soul. I did all this work. Okay, with the Lord's, Lord's mercy, I was able to do. But at the same, this is what? This is the knowledge, Sankhya Yoga. But the Karma Yoga, do this, surrender this result to Krishna. Instead of saying, wow, everything went up very well, I am very grateful to the Lord. You say, oh my dear Krishna, because of you, everything went up well. That is all. That is all bhakti. That is why bhakti yoga. Leave, surrender everything. See, offering everything, be detached is one knowledge. Don't be attached. Karma bandhana, just now we saw. But at the same time, though you are detached, surrender the result to the Lord. That becomes yoga. Okay? Hare Krishna. Are you able to understand? See, jnani is what? Jnani is get this knowledge, that is the empirical knowledge or philosophical knowledge of that I am not this body, whatever I am doing it, the soul is doing, I am not deciding anything, the soul is doing everything. That much knowledge, that's all. To convert this into devotion, bring Krishna inside. Connect everything to Krishna. Bring this bhakti inside. Then it becomes devotional service. So everything you attach to Krishna or bhakti. Bhakti is what? Love. Bhakti is nothing but love. The definition of bhakti is love. Love for Krishna. I am doing it for the sake of Krishna. I am preparing for a big dinner, party. But you say, oh Krishna, this party has been arranged for your pleasure. Why? Because you gave us so many things as a gratitude. We want to give your prasadam to everybody. So Krishna has come in the center. Instead of saying that we are providing dinner to everybody, it will become we are providing prasadam to everybody. Don't say no to the wealth. Take the wealth. Okay. Oh no, I am detached. I am sannyasi. I don't want to touch the wealth. No, take all the wealth. use it for the devotees' pleasure, sadhus' pleasure, Vaishnava Seva, construct a temple, or distribute book free of cost, or like this prasadam, you make a lot of prasadam, take it and distribute it to different people. That become devotional service. So Krishna now telling Arjuna very easily, Arjuna, no problem. You do your karma of fighting. And by doing this karma, if you get the kingdom, you make everybody Krishna conscious person. That's all. Okay? So it is very easy. Devotional service is not at all difficult. You have to bring Krishna. You have to bring Krishna prema into every activity. That is all. Not by merely abstaining, like Bharata Maharaj went to know. Acha, Bharata Maharaj stories you want to know, I'll finish it in 2 minutes and then we will come back to this. So Bharata Maharaj, what happened? He was getting more attached, more attached to the deer. So automatically what happened? Finally, when he was about to leave the body, automatically that deer's thought came. After I leave this body, what will this deer do? Where is the deer? I am not able to see the deer. Like that he thought of deer. Antakalecha mamema. In the 8th chapter, Krishna tells, whatever you remember at the end, if you remember me, Antakalecha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram, don't worry about the verse. When we learn, I will tell very clearly. Yapriyati samatbhavam natyatra asamchayega. One who remembers me at the time of death, they will without any doubt come to me. The next verse 8.6 says, Yam yam vapi smarana bhavam. Otherwise, whatever you remember, yam yam yapi smaran bhavam. Tam tamayanti kaunteya, that body you will get. So this Bharat Maharaj was remembering deer. He got the deer body in the next birth. Because Nega Vikramana shosti, he has done some pious activity like Ajamil, correct? So he remembered everything of his previous birth. Previous birth, he was Bharat Maharaj. He had done lot of pious activity. So he remembered everything. Though he was a deer, he was only roaming around the rishis, munis, sadhus, ashram. He was all the time constantly hearing. Hearing what? Shrunu. Just now we saw that verse. You remember? Esha Devi Hito Sankhya Yoga Karma Yoga. We saw that verse ends with Shrunu. 2.39. That ends with Shrunu. Shrunu is what? Hear. Bhakti starts from hearing. First step in Bhakti is Shravanam. Okay, so he started hearing all the Vedas, mantras, everything. So when the deer had to leave its body, the next birth, he became Jadabharata. Jadabharata was a totally transcendental devotee only from his birth. And then in that birth, Krishna took him. Okay, Krishna sent that Pushpaka Vimana with the Vishnu Dutas and he took. But Bharat Maharaj has done many pious activity. That is why he was able to. So don't think at the end also I will remember Lord. Not possible. Whole life is our preparation. If we prepare whole life Krishna, 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 Re, Krishna, Krishna, Pahimam, Rama, Rama, Rakshamam, all the time if you remember, only then we will be able to remember Krishna. Are you all able to see one verse? 2.1.6 in the screen? Yes? Etavan Sankhya Yoga Vyam. Yes or no? Yes, thank you. Etavan Sankhya Yoga Vyam. This is a Bhagavatam verse. Swadharma Parinishtaya. Swadharma. Do your Swadharma. If you are a Kshatriya, fight. If you are a Brahmana, preach. Learn the Veda and preach. If you are a Vaishya, that's what today now we are going to see. In that PPT you saw, no, Yajna, everything. That it talks about Vaishya. A Vaishya's duty is to Rishi, Goraksham, Vanijyam. What is Rishi? Agriculture. Goraksham, cow protection. Vanijyam, commerce, trading. So that if you are a Vaishya, you plow the field, you grow the grains and you sell it in the market. Correct? That is your duty. And Shudras have to take the menial service. That is cleanliness for all the three varnas above. Who are they? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. For all these people, they have to keep up the cleanliness is Shudra's duty. Here, what is it said? Etavan Sangya Yoga Bhyam, Dharma Parinishtaya, Janma Labha Parapumse. All these activities should end in Narayana Smriti. When? Ante Narayana Smriti. What is Anta? Last minute of our life. What is that? Soul leaving the body. That should be the objective. So what is the meaning? You see, the highest perfection of human life achieved either to complete knowledge, Sankhya Yoga. Knowledge of what? I am not this body, I am the soul. The difference between the matter and spirit. The body is matter, soul is spirit, consciousness. By practice of mystic powers. What is mystic power? Mystic power is Dhyana Yoga or Ashtanga Yoga, Siddhis. We get Siddhis, no, being a yogi. All those Anima, Mahima, Legima, 8 Siddhis are there. Or by perfection of discharging your occupational duty. Occupational duty is Karma Yoga, and the practice of mystic power is Dhyana or Ashtanga Yoga. Knowledge of matter and spirit is Sankhya Yoga. Got it? Okay? So that is what is given key. Sankhya Yoga, Bam, Swadharma. Swadharma is Karma Yoga. Janma Labha Parapumsam. Doing all this activity, Dante Narayana Smriti. So many activities we are performing with a variety of objectives. But all the objectives should be connected to Krishna. That is what is yoga, linking process. Are you able to understand such a wonderful verse, correct? Which relates with our today's topic. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Now, are you able to see this cycle of sacrifice? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji's, Prabhuji's. Yes? If you are quick, we can move quick.
No, Mataji, we cannot see it.
Oh, you can't see cycle of sacrifice. Okay,
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, I'm going to cycle of sacrifice. This is what the PPT we were seeing. Yeah. Now you are able to see?
Yes.
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 Okay. Cycle of sacrifice. What is it? What is the cycle of sacrifice? See, we all know that Krishna has created this material nature for our benefit. Is it not? Because he created this entire universe, material nature, for us to enjoy. So how are we able to do this? Actually, Krishna gave when he created the universe, he gave the rules and regulations also. Because if, as I told, one product comes, manual comes. So if the whole universe came, there has to be a manual, correct? So he wanted to give the manuals. What are these manuals? Nothing but Vedas. Vedas give us the prescribed duty. If you are a Brahmana, what are you supposed to do? If you are a Kshatriya, what are you? All 4 Varnas I told. What are you supposed to do? On 4 ashramas, what are you supposed to do? All these things are beautifully written in the Vedas. So how did Krishna give? Tene Brahma Hridaya Adi Kavaye. Adi Kavi, Brahma, first person. Krishna entered into Hridaya, entered into Brahma's heart, and he gave the Vedas. So that is why we call the Vedas as Shruti Shastra. Shruti, Brahma heard it. Bhagavan telling, Brahma was so intelligent. No, Bhagavan's Lord's direct first Putra. So only 4 verses he gave. That is known as Chatushloki Bhagavatam. He gave 4 verses to Brahma. But Brahma, being an elevated soul, self-realized soul, first Putra, first Manasa Putra of the Lord, he understood the whole Vedas. Then he gave the Vedas to us. In the Vedas, it is given, oh, if you are a Kshatriya, what you are supposed to do, if you are all those, fine, okay. So now, the Lord made, he did not have to come all the time, Swarat, he is Swarat, independent. Janmadasya eton anvayati taratas janma adasya. What is meant by janma here? Creation. Adi. Adi means etc. So what is creation, maintenance, annihilation? Janmadasya means creation, maintenance, annihilation. The Lord is doing it how? Swarat. He is lying in his Dhamma. In his Dhamma, nicely on the Kshirodakshaya ocean, he is lying down. What is it? Karnodakshaya ocean, causal ocean, we call it. He is lying down. But beauty is, he is omniscient. He knows everything. There is a beautiful word, abhijna. Abhijna means cognizant. He knows everything. Like if a chief engineer is having a very big project, so many projects he will know. He gives the plan, etc., everything, and he makes one head. Oh, this project you take care of, this project you take care of. Wherever any problem coming, these heads will refer to the chief engineer only, because though chief engineering is sitting in his head office, he knows everything about all the projects. So when a chief engineer is able to know, will Lord not know? So he is Swarat, independently lying down in the causal ocean and aware of everything. Okay, fine. So he gave this knowledge to Brahma. And Brahma is, Brahma's duty is to what? Creation. Maintenance is Vishnu's. Annihilation is Shiva's, Lord Shiva. Likewise, the Lord also created departmental heads. As the Prime Minister does not go to every department and take care of everything, he has his representative. Lord has his representative, Indra for rain, and Varuna for water, Vayu, Agnidev, Vayudev, all he created. He told independently, you all act. I am giving you all the rights to control. Also, what he had told them, whoever, my devotee comes and asks anything, immediately you give it. You all might have seen, Indra, that Govardhan hill, the Indra Puja. They were thinking because they are doing Indra Puja, rain is coming every now and then. Not only that, Lord Shiva, ask him anything, he will give. Asutosh, that is why his name is. Who, my devotee, whatever they ask, immediately I will give. Why? The Lord has told them to give it. The Lord has sanctioned this right, this responsibility. He has made them accountable for taking care of different departments. So now, you see, there's a beautiful word in the 3rd chapter, but the Lord is telling, if you don't show the gratitude to these people, who all are responsible for different activities, you are a stena. You are a stena, which was, I think 13th. I will tell the verse number. Wait. Okay. So the Lord is saying, don't become a thief. Stena means thief. I think it should be the 13th verse in this chapter. Stena, sorry, 12th verse. I am wrong. Not 13th, 12th verse. So if you all have the book, you see, Ishtan Bhogan Jivo Deva. Again, if I go, no, how many of you are having book? I don't know. Please buy this Bhagavad Gita book as it is. It will be easier for me to, go through. So I request all of you to take verse number 12. Do any one of you want to read? Hare Krishna. Ishtan Bhogan Jivo Deva Dasyante. Hare Krishna. Anybody going or should I read? Okay, I am reading the meaning of that verse, 12th verse. The 12th verse of 3rd chapter, saying about the Devatas, in charge of various necessities of life, the demigods, being satisfied by the performance of yajna. So what is it given? Yeah, Loknath Prabhu, please go ahead, Prabhu. I didn't see your hand. Read the verse also and the translation also. Hare Krishna.
इष्टान भोगान ही वो देव दास्यन्ते यद भावितः तेर्दत्तातान प्रदायव्यो यो भुङ्क्ते एव स. In charge of the various necessities of life, the demigods, being satisfied by the performance of yajnas, sacrifice, will supply all necessities to you. But he who enjoys such gifts without offering them to demigods in return is certainly a thief.
Haribol. So did you understand? If we do not show the gratitude to all these devatas, what does it say? See, we are using water, we are using sunlight, heat, everything is necessary. How to show the gratitude? By yajna. In yajna, we make so many offering. Another name for Lord himself is yajna. Lord Vishnu. Yajna is known as Lord Vishnu. So we make offering, everything in the yajna. We put Purnahuti and it comes as prasadam, distribute to so many people. This is one way of showing our gratitude. So all those people who do not show this gratitude, they are stena. Underline the word stena. Stena means thief. Are we all doing it in our life? No, it is not possible. That is why for this cycle, what is the cycle? Kali Yuga. For Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, Are Kali Yuga people, Manda Sumanda Matayo, you all are the fools. You don't have time to do so many thousands of years, you are not living. Satya Yuga, 1 lakh years. Treta Yuga, 10,000 years. Dwapara Yuga, 1,000 years. Kali Yuga, 100 years. That also very few live, is it not? So you don't have time to perform all these things. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Kali Yuga, the yajna. Yes, Kali Yuga Yajna is Mahamantra, Kali Yuga Yajna. Okay, so it says, if you do that, this verse, Iti Shodasha Kamnam Nam, this is 16 syllable mantra, Kali Kalma Shanashana. Any papa, what you have done in this yuga will be eradicated. Kali Kalma Shanashanam. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharman Parityajna Mam Ekam Sharanam Braja. Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhyo. All papas will be eradicated. Krishna told. That is in Dwapara Yuga. But here, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling this 16 syllable verse, Kalikalmashanashanam, iti shorachakam nam nam, Kalikalmashanashanam, this is the Veda. That is what we say. In the Kali Yuga, the Veda is Kali Yuga Mahamantra. Okay, easy, no? But don't you think we need to be grateful? That is why, yesterday I told you how many of you followed, I don't know. Bhagavatam says, who is that? Gajendra Moksha. When we wake up early in the morning, Hari, 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 7 times we have to say. Then we should be grateful to the sun, moon, light. Oh Krishna, you have given me another wonderful day. And please, oh Bhumi Mata, forgive me. I may be, doing lot of sins today. Because so many insects which are not visible to our eyes, we may be stamping at them, killing them. We may cut even while doing cutting and cooking vegetables. Small, invisible insects may fall. That is why we offer to the Lord. You got it? How we came. So Vedas came, Vedas still do your sacrifice. I mean, what is it? Vaishya's duty. Then the rain comes from Indra. Then the grains come. These grains should be offered to the Lord first. If you offer to the Lord and if you eat, it becomes prasadam. If you don't offer to the Lord, it becomes papa. That is the next verse. Yajna chishtashinat santo muchyante sarva kilpishai. 1 second, we will come back to this. We can't neglect these verses, but I will come back to this. Yajna Chishtashinat Shanto Muchyante Sarva Kilbishaihi Bunchate Te Tvakam Papa. A person who does not offer to the Lord and eat, they are variedly eating only sin. Te Tvagam Papa. Ye Pachantyatmatmakaranat. Okay, so Lord Krishna, what does he say? The devotees of the Lord are released from sin. Why? They don't eat anything other than prasadam. What is prasadam? Which is not offered to the Lord. So when we offer to the Lord he will take all the papas. And he will give only the purified prasadam. So that is why when we offer it is known as bhoga. When it comes back, it is known as prasadam. Okay, Mataji, how the Lord eats, whatever you offer, it comes. Anna, the Lord has a transcendental body. What is the meaning of transcendental body? He doesn't have to perform. Here also another verse in the 3rd chapter only. I don't have to perform all the duties which you are performing. It is not meant for me. That is the verse, whatever Achinama performs. There is no work prescribed. 22nd verse you take. In the 3rd chapter, it is not given in the PPT. If you have the book, you see. That 22nd verse says, O son of Partha, there is no work prescribed for me within all these 3 planetary systems. Nor I am in want of anything. The Lord does not want this prasad, I am not in want of anything. Nor I have need to obtain anything from you. Okay? Yet I am engaged in prescribed duties. Understand? Yet he is engaged in prescribed duty. Duties like what? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also performed Shraddha ceremony for his father. Lord Krishna took care of all his 16,108 wives so carefully. Lord Krishna went to Santipani Muni ashram to learn. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to learn. And who is that? Krishna and Balram. They went to Santipani Muni. Correct? To tell us, we all have to learn from Guru. We will all have to obtain a Guru. Through him only we have to learn. So that is why he is saying, though there is nothing, no prescribed duty for me to do, I do everything, because if I follow, whatever I do, others will follow. We will get that verse here. Yadyadacharati shrestha tat karma. Okay. Whoever follows, the great people, whatever they follow, the normal people also will follow. That is objective of you. Back. Escape. Man is not going back. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Neither going back. Yeah. No, very good. Yeah. Here in between this game, we can't neglect this. This is our Kali Yuga Mahamantra. I said, no, who gave us Kali Yuga Mahamantra? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yajna Sankirtanai Prayar Yajantihi Sumedasa. Sumedasa. People who are actually intelligent. Okay? What do? They perform Sankirtan Yajna. So what is the Sankirtan Yajna? Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And the Lord came yesterday only, I explained. He came with Pancha Tattvas he brought. Lord himself is Bhagavan, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Guru Tattva. Advaita Acharya is Shambhu Tattva, and Radharani Gadadhar Pandit is Shakti Tattva, and Narada Shiva's Acharya, he is Bhakti Tattva. That is why it is Pancha Tattva. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. So before we start chanting, all of you chant. Yes, all of you unmute. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara
Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, dear devotees. Okay. Why we are not able to follow? This is actually a very important verse. I will show the verse first, then we will come back to this slide. Okay. The next slide, it tells about the verse. Then we will go back for the understanding. This is the verse. Indriyanin paran yahur indriyebhya param manaha manasastu para buddhir yo buddhye paratastu saha. Very nice verse it is. See, we need to understand before that, our eyes has the sense of seeing, ears have the sense of hearing, tongue has that sense of tasting, correct? So like that, all five indriya means five senses are there. But for some reason or the other, if my eyes are not able to see, I am blind. If my ears are not able to hear, I am deaf. I am not able to speak, dumb. What is the use of this mouth? What is the use of these eyes? What is the use of these ears? Is it not? Then they are called dull matter. Okay, first you should understand what is dull matter. Dull matter means the our senses are not there in the organs. Organs are there, but the senses not being given by the Lord. So they become dull matter. So obviously, working senses are better than dull matter. Yes or no? I'm not able to see, eyes are there. What is the use? So working eyes are better than the dull eyes. Similarly, this all five senses, five sense organs, and working senses are better than the dull matter. Then mind is higher than the senses, because the senses are only the instrument. If I have to play veena, veena is the instrument. But I haven't decided in my mind that I want to play veena. It comes like that. So the mind is the desire, is it not? So mind is higher than the senses. Whatever the mind thinks, the senses are the tools to satisfy the desires of the mind. And the soul is, the intelligence is higher than the mind, because mind will think anything. Mind will tell, go and eat non-vegetarian also. Like that the mind will think. But intelligence has to tell, no, we have to follow four regulative principles. See, they are meant for lower species. A tiger can eat a deer. Are we lower species? No. We have consciousness. We have the wisdom. We only have the intelligence. They don't have the intelligence. That is why they eat lower species. The deer will eat the rabbit. The tiger will eat the deer. You understand the hierarchy of consciousness? Okay. So here we all are most conscious one. So that means we have the intelligence of understanding, analytical. Correct? Yesterday we saw intelligent analyzers. Mind will say, go and smoke. Intelligence will say, no, one more cigarette, doctor has told you, you are gone. Okay. But the soul, as we discussed already, the soul should be the higher than. Because the soul decides which birth we will take next year. The soul sees sows the seed. See, if we are having this body, the seed was sown by our, karma long back. According to our karma, we have taken this body. I think 1.33.1. Karmana daiva netrena jantur dehopapadyate. Karmana daiva netrena. The Lord is giving according to our karma. Daiva netrena. Lord has noted down. Paramatma in our heart has noted down what all we wanted to do. Karmana, according to that karma, jantur deha upapadyate. The Lord gives the jantur, which yoni. Jantur means 84 lakhs. Yonis. Deham, body. Out of 84 lakh body, the Lord gives that body to us. Upapadyate. How he gives, what he gives according to our karma. How he gives? Pravishta udaram striyaha. Pravishta udaram striyaha. In the stri's body, udaram, embryo, their womb. And what goes? Purushaha kinkanaraha. That bindu, we call it as now, that enters the purushas, that bindu enters the stri's body according to the karma, and that body we get. It can be cow also. So the cow wombs may have a cow's body. Okay, Hare Krishna. So that is why the soul should be the highest. The soul should always think about Krishna. That's actually two birds in a tree. You know, this is, one is Paramatma is sitting here. The bird Jiva, if it turns towards Paramatma, obviously we can connect yoga. Just now we saw, we have to connect everything to connecting process to Krishna. But unfortunately, the soul is like this. The soul has turned its face, because the fruits are there on the other side. So the soul has turned his face towards the fruits and enjoying the fruits. That is what karma, actions of karma, results of karma, the bird is enjoying. But this Paramatma knows very, very well. Behind the bird, one hunter is standing. He will kill the bird any time, but the bird doesn't know. Okay? But if it turns towards Paramatma, that means we are connecting towards Krishna. That process, linking process only is known as here Krishna consciousness. Okay, what is Krishna consciousness? Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Smaratavya satatam Vishnur, Vismaratavya na jatu chet. Etiyor eka kinkaraha. All other principles are servant to this principle. Which principle? Always remember Krishna. Smaratavya satatam Vishnu. Vismaratavya na jatu chet. Never forget Krishna. This is what the principle taught by our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Always remember Krishna. Two principles. Okay? Hare Krishna. And we were supposed to go back. Correct? The back is telling the understanding. First is, what is the understanding? I am this body. As long as I am able to maintain this body, as long as I am able to eat, I am happy. I am a good Krishna conscious person. People think like that. I don't think anything bad to them. I am getting my daily food, bread and butter. That means the Lord is satisfied with me. That is why He is giving it. So as long as we get our Annamaya Kosha, we call it as, the necessities of the body is fulfilled, we think that is sufficient. Correct? That means I am a pious person. That means, okay, I am God conscious. Like that we are thinking. Then a little elevated, we come to the second level. So that is from the senses. Senses are better than the dull matter. And then better than this, the mind. Correct? So that is mental platform. First is a bodily need. Then we need breathe. You know, sensual platform tells you about the 10 types of Vayu. Apana, Udana, Samana, all those kind of Vayus. Prana Vayu is very important. As long as Prana Vayu is going in our body, we are alive. It is not there, we are not there. Correct? Okay? Then the third level, man, we just now saw. Senses are better than the dull matter, and the mind is superior to the, it should be superior to the senses. Means what? Mind should be in a higher position to control our senses. That is what is the intelligence. So the intelligence should have the analytical ability to tell the mind what is good or bad. If it tells the mind what is good or bad, what will happen? Automatically, he will pull the sense organs. I mean the senses, working senses, it will pull, mind will pull. Don't see that, don't hear that, don't eat that. Okay, mind should have that capacity. That comes from intelligence, because intelligence is able to analyze which is good or bad. Then the last comes spiritual platform. That is the soul level. So this body has got a 5 avritam. Avritam means what? Layers. Next verse will tell about the layers. So avritam, understand very well. Subtle. Yesterday I told about subtle body. So the subtle body comprises of the soul, that intelligence, man, buddhi, ahankar. So mind, the intelligence, and the I. Who is the I? Soul. Real I is the soul, not the body. Okay. So these are not very, very sukshma level. But we can somehow, feel our body, touch our body, everything. Even the breath also we can feel to somewhat extent. I'm not able to breathe, my nose is blocked and all we say. But mind we cannot. Mind doesn't listen, because the reason being, why we need to control all these things, the mind cannot be idle for even a single moment. 5th verse, you see, 5th verse of this chapter. That is why. Nahi kakshit chanamapi. Nahi kakshit chanamapi. What is kshanam? A fraction of a second. It is not even a second. Fraction of a second. Mind cannot sit idle. That is why the mind keeps thinking, and the intelligence makes plan, which is good, which is bad. Then the senses will drag us. Okay. See, what is Krishna conscience? Very easy. Mind will say, go somewhere, enjoy and come. So intelligence should tell, yeah, correct. Where should you go? You should go to Dama, go to Dwaraka, go to Mayapur. We are connecting Krishna. That is yoga process. Is it not? So the mind should be able to tell what is good or what is bad. There is one place in US here, I forgot that. People, all the, after marriage, everybody goes there, it seems. People call it as the Swarga of this universe. The Swarga of this, I forgot the name. Swarga of this universe, they call. All the pleasure you will get there, it seems. Okay? But what pleasure we get in Dhamma, go to Mayapur, you will not feel, not even a fraction of a second, you will feel as if you are idle. Oh, activities after activities, especially during this last week, Gaur Purnima. Parikrama takes place, 24 hours, that, what do you call that? Sankirtan Yajna takes place. All, where you will forget whether you had prasadam or also not. Like that activities, that is real happiness, real pleasure. Okay, so the 4th verse says, not by merely abstaining from work can one achieve freedom from reaction. Oh, Arjuna told, no, I don't want to fight. I don't want to get into sinful reaction. Don't tell me to fight. I will run away to the forest. I will sit idle there. No, this kind of thought will not give you, it will not make you free from reaction. So what will make you free from it? So all those people, this already we saw, correct? A person who is going to the forest also, and he becomes a pretender, we saw. You remember that verse was given over there. So here it is saying, not by merely abstaining from work can one achieve freedom from reaction, nor by renunciation alone can one attain perfection. But so Krishna told, don't renounce anything. If you renounce and go to the forest also, like Bharat Maharaj, you may be caught. So it is better, fight here, fight for me. When you fight for anything, when you do any action for Krishna, it will not bind us. Just now we saw. That's why all Krishna conscious activities are known as actually akarma. That sentence will be introduced tomorrow, not today. Today what is Krishna is telling mainly Arjuna, oh Arjuna, you are a jnani. I understand very well. I have no doubt in it. You know you are not the soul. You are not enjoying anything of the royal kingdom, etc. Without that also you can enjoy. I know that. Without that also you will be self. Enjoy means what? Atma Rama. You will find satisfaction. Atma Rati, Atma Tripti, Atma Triptachya, which saga, correct? So that is for you. It is good. So you have to, the mind should be controlling the senses. Mind should tell the ears, don't hear to pop music, listen to Sankirtan. Don't go to a movie, go to temple. Mind is controlling the eyes. Why Arjuna? Arjuna is saying, why do you want me? Arjuna, I know you very well, you are a jnani. But still, I want you to do karma. Why Krishna is saying fight? Though you are a jnani, I know very well, you will be elevated. You have all the knowledge, you have renounced the world. You know everything you will sacrifice for me. I know that very well. You are a dear devotee. But still, Krishna, see, I am doing. Just now I told the example, right? The verse I told. Krishna tells, I am doing. Though I don't have to do, I am doing it. He is giving an example for Janaka Maharaj also. In the same verse, he is telling, Janaka Maharaj also did the same thing. Okay. Why? Because if we do all these things, people will follow us. People will follow us. Great people, whatever they do, normal people will follow. That is what this verse. So Arjuna, you fight. Other kings also will fight. You renounce and go. All people who are not real jnani also, they will say, Arjuna went, so we are going. So they are neither gharka nor ghatka. They are neither jnanis nor they are doing karma. So they will not be elevated at all. Through Karma Yoga, we can elevate ourselves. How? By doing Karma Yoga, by becoming detached from that and surrendering the result to Krishna, we become Krishna consciousness. Jnanis also, all the knowledge what they have accumulated, they tell Krishna, for your sake we have accumulated. We chant these verses, that is why I got this knowledge. So they connect to Krishna. So they are elevated. But the normal people are not like that, no? Who are in the sakama karmi, not karma yogis. Karma yogis, they have renounced everything. They surrender the results of their desires fulfilled to Krishna. But the normal people do not know. So they will also follow your path. They will also say, we will not fight. Then how can they be? See, fighting in the war, yesterday only I told them, they will go to the higher planet. How? Because if they don't turn back and if they lose their soul in the battle, they will all reach the higher planets. The verse in the second chapter, it is given. So you want everyone to go like that. So you be a role model for them. Because normal people will follow you. Yadyanacharati shesha tattat eveta rojanaga sayat pramanam kurute. You are the pramanam. You are the proof. Kurute. Others will do. Follow. What will they? Anuvartate. Every step of yours, they will follow. So I want you to fight because I want you to be a role model for normal people. See, doing Swadharma is very important, I told. We can't escape without doing the Swadharma. But see, if you are a Brahmana, you preach Krishna conscious activities. If you are like, for example, the soldiers standing on the border, they cannot tell we will not fight. They will fight because this is the order of their higher authorities, gurus. So they will fight. But the same soldier, coming on the holidays, kills somebody in the society, he will invite punishment. So that is not his Swadharma. Soldiers' Swadharma is to fight in the border, fight with the enemies. How can he say, I will not do my Swadharma? For that matter, the soldier will not come here. The Arjuna only we will take. He is a Kshatriya. He is saying, I will not take the Swadharma of Kshatriya. I will not fight. I will take the Swadharma of the Brahmana. I will go and preach. He will neither be able to preach and he will be elevated. Swadharma, if we do, we will be elevated to the next platform. Because our senses will be purified. Because we will be transcending from one mode to another. From Tamoguna, if we are doing our duty, we come to Rajoguna. All those who fulfill their duties, they are in Rajoguna. Then they elevate to the next level. What is the next level? Doing the same duty for the pleasure of Krishna. So they come to the next level. That is Satoguna. Another level, they will only do duties which Krishna wants. But look at the difference. Satoguni people do whatever they want, but they give connected to Krishna, give the result to Krishna. One level above. Vishuddha Sattva. They will do only activities which please Krishna. No other activity they will do. Okay, so for that, to come to that level, we have to come from Swadharma, no? Okay, there is a beautiful verse. I think, Asha Mataji, do you remember that verse, Mataji? Swadharma verse 1.5.17. Hare Krishna. Mataji is there? I don't know. Tektva swadharma charanambujam garer bhajanna pakkota pate tato yatim yatra va badra abhut mushikim ko va tato bhajatam swadharmataha. Krishna tells in Bhagavatam, see, if you do your swadharma imperfectly, you may incur some sin also due to which doing that swadharma. But I will take care of you. I will take care how to put you back. In 6th chapter also there is a verse. Krishna says, doing Swadharma, if you fall down, don't worry about that. That is my responsibility, Krishna says. Okay? Hare Krishna. So this is the last verse, I think. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, you remember the verse? You can recite. You want to recite?
Which one?
Hare Krishna.
This one. This one.
Tektva Swadharma Charanambujam Gare. 1517. Okay, you recite this one, Mataji. Dhumrena vrihate vakhnir. Recite this one. What is there on the screen? Dhumrena vriyate vakhnir yata darsho malena chayato bena vrita garbha tata tenenam avritam. Just now I told avritam means covering. So, actually, there is again noted. This relates to the lust. Arjuna asked a question to Krishna. I don't know what is the time. We have exceeded time. Okay. The lust is the root cause. Arjuna asked, why Krishna? Whether it is, even if we do not want to do any sinful action, we are compelled to do that. So Krishna is giving the answer that it is only lust, Arjuna. Because of the lust, we are doing it. Okay, so we will explain this once again. Since the time is over, this is a very, very important verse. Many have left.